Do you want to know where I'm from? Do you want to know how I feel? Jamaican by birth, British by book. Now on to the 23rd chapter of my life. Let me take you down memory lane. I was raised without my father, the man who helped to produce me. I have no idea what he looks like and no clue of where he could possibly be. The only description I know of him is that he's tall and dark-skinned. But would I like to know all this information? Would it change the way I feel about him? It might help the way I feel. I can't even ask my mum just in case she doesn't want to talk about it. The beautiful, strong, independent woman who is still by my side today. Was it easy for her? Would I like to know her struggles? It might help the way I feel.
Yes, we are back. It's TurnOverTV exploring hidden talents. As you saw at the beginning of the show, we had a very intriguing monologue performed by Kemar, who we'll be catching up with later with his friend Raymond. During the last show, we had some great feedback from our two guests, Daniel and Kanisha, and I have a couple of emails here that I would like to share with you right after we have a recap of the last show. Talking about nutrition, how would you describe to our viewers out there, what does it mean by eating a healthy breakfast?
I think eating a healthy breakfast means, obviously, number one, having breakfast, because there is a lot of people that believe not having anything in the morning.
Right, I've got a few emails here from the last show. I've got Emma from Luton. She says, "Hi Anthony, I've been trying my best to lose weight and I've found that having breakfast in the mornings has really helped me reach my goal. I remember having lack of energy, but from hearing what Kanisha and Daniel said in the last show, it has really motivated me to start my day on the right foot." So Emma's really highlighted here how important it is to have breakfast in the mornings. I've got another email here, James from London. He says, "Hi Anthony, thank you so much for bringing Daniel and Kanisha on the show. I listened to what they said about having wellness tests and I managed to get one done. From this, I was able to target my goals better and it's helped me build more muscle." So it shows having the wellness test done, you can able to target your goals better, and if you want to lose weight or build more muscle, then you can. So thank you so much for the feedback on the last show. And now we are going to speak with Kemar and Raymond a little bit more to find out about their hidden talents. So hello Kemar, hello Raymond, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And how are you, Raymond?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, that's good to hear. So, Kemar, you've performed a very, very intriguing monologue at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Could you just talk a little bit more about it?
Well, I can say that came from the heart, right? That was something I've written while I was writing the first season of TOS.
Okay.
It was just about how I feel. It's just like a reflection of the things that I've been through and how grateful for where I am now. It was that kind of feeling.
And as it was that kind of feeling, that do you think, is that feeling come from where you're from in Jamaica, or is the feeling just now?
I would say it's just a feeling of how I feel now, because back then, when I was going through the issues and stuff, I wasn't thinking about life as much because I was younger and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do then. So it's more like a reflection to look at the things I've been through and how privileged I am to be here today, to be chasing my career and going for what I want in life, and just wishing that I could take the chance to be more happy for the life that I had when I was younger, even though it was hard and not being able to get what I want and stuff like that.
And how was it in Jamaica?
I would say it was very hard and difficult. Like, it was very hard and difficult, especially growing up as a child. It wasn't a well-financed country.
So is it because it wasn't financed country, it was hard, is it that's why you couldn't pursue your goals?
I would say that, and not knowing what I wanted to do in life, because Like although like my mom not being with me all the time and not having both parents was really hard. So I was just like living with my mum or my auntie. So it was
it was difficult.
Yeah, it was hard. It was difficult.
Fair enough. Raymond, I can see that you are an actor. I watched the TOS show and it was really good.
Thank you.
Do you think acting is your talent? Is that your hidden talent, or is it something else?
One of, yeah. I'm very interested in drawing. So drawing is definitely one of my talents that I enjoy as well. A couple other hats I have, but haven't really unlocked them fully, so I can't really say because I don't want to be lying.
Okay, fair enough. Raymond, do you feel that before, like maybe when you was younger, that you had no interest in acting? It was not something that you thought you could pursue, and then probably having friends like Kemar and having friends like Daniel helped you think about acting as a great way to express how I feel personally?
Yes, most definitely. Having friends that are interested in the same field that you are in definitely motivates you to pursue it more, I think.
Yeah.
And having, we have theatres that have free access to lots of things that young people don't know available to them. So that helped me get to unlock acting as a talent as well. So I've just been blessed, I guess, just to have these type of people around me and the availability to get involved in theatre.
Okay, that's good, because a lot of young people that I've approached and I said, okay, what's your talent? And they're like, I don't have a talent. And it's been known that at least there's one talent that every young person has.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Even if it's not a creative talent, you still have a talent. You still have some sort of talent.
Yes.
I mean, like, even they might not see it, but other people probably have seen it,
Mm-hmm.
and they probably don't believe in it. So it's about confidence
and utilising it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fair enough point. So I have an argument here to say to young people, you must have a talent, but you just want to find it and utilise it as well.
Yeah.
Talking a little bit more about the TOS show, what inspired you personally, Kemar, to write it, and what inspired to bring Raymond and Daniel on board as well?
I would say it was, at the time, a friend of mine from college spoke to me and said that I should start producing my own work, because instead of spending all the money on drama school, I could use YouTube as a platform and start creating my own work. At the time, I found it hard to believe, and I wasn't sure about it. And because I have long journeys to work and back from work, and I always have my iPad with me, so that's when I just started writing, and it was just that believing in myself that I can do it. And that's what happened. I just kept writing on my journeys, and eventually I was getting an idea, because what I was writing about my life, and I was writing about my two close friends' life as well.
Without
them knowing. Like, I approached them, I showed it to them when I finished writing the first draft of the script.
When it was done, you approached us.
And because I didn't ask them for ideas or nothing, I just wrote about their life or being around them and being around their family. I get to understand their cultures and I get to understand them more, so I was able to write and connect them all together.
Wow.
Which was...
That's very inspiring, Kemar. You must be really proud of yourself.
Yeah, I actually am. I really am. And after producing and watching it, it makes me feel really happy and to believe in myself that I actually done that. I actually can do it. So it's all about confidence and believing.
Okay, confidence and believing. Those are the key words.
Yeah, those are the key words. Confidence and believing.
So if I'm sat down, I'm watching your show.
Yeah.
What am I going to learn from it? What am I going to take back home and use it?
I would say that you will definitely connect to it because it's 3 different cultures, and the storyline is all like everyone can connect to the storyline because everyone, I believe, have been through some sort or the other, whether it's family or bad habits.
What do you mean, like family problems?
Yeah, family problems or different cultures, and it's inspiring. I feel like after watching it, it will inspire you to go for what you want, kind of thing. I think I wrote it for it's there to inspire people.
Okay. So you're saying the show is there to inspire young people. When people have watched the show, and have they gone back to Kemar and Raymond and said, "Oh my gosh, the show is so amazing! I've learned so much from it. I want to start writing my own stuff." Is that what people are saying?
Yeah, we have had a lot of feedback from other writers and friends of ours who are in creative arts who've come back to us and said, "Oh, that was amazing. Help us do our own show." Or I've had a close friend of mine come to me and wanted to write her own show about her own life. So the art of storytelling is definitely motivating, and it's infectious, because even from this, I've been trying to write my own stuff, and it's only from having Kemar as a friend who's a talented writer. I never known that he was that good, like so talented, that I started to try it out myself just to see if I could have a go at it, and it's definitely motivated me.
Yeah.
And have you had any negative feedback? Because I know there's some people that have, a lot of people that are very negative and like, "Oh, that show's no good, why are you doing it?" But you had a lot of that as well.
To be very honest, not really. Like, the most positive feedback, I've never received a negative feedback about the storyline. It's all been positive. I would say the most constructive criticism is about developing the acting, and I think that's mainly it, right?
Yeah, definitely things that doesn't keep us up at night. But it's been very positive, more than negative.
And I feel it's positive because people that watch it, they can relate to it. So
it's like it really
touches you to see something different in your community. Especially not all the stereotypes kind of work that is out there being produced.
And I'm sure that you've learned a lot from the first show. What about the second one? Is there going to be another one?
Ooh.
Tell them,
Yes, there will be a season 2. We are currently working on it for later on next year. We've been working it for the past, say, 4 months. We've had meetings and help in what to do and how to go forward with it. So we're developing the characters and the storyline a lot more. So it's going to be more. It's going to be more interesting, and it's going to be slightly different to the first season.
And have you thought about approaching big media companies to see if it can be on TV? I know a lot of people have. You thought about doing that?
Well, we had a meeting. We had a meeting with a professional script editor, and what we've learned from it is just focus on writing to develop it, because I tend to see a lot of people like to rush into their work. So it's not about rushing, it's about the quality that you have in your work. So we're like, right now I think we both agreed to build up a online fan base before we start approaching TV and media work.
I understand. So you want to build a fan base, and then you can approach them and say, well, there's people that out there chatting about your road, you've got a lot of likes, and you want to just take it further.
Yeah.
And we also just love doing it ourselves, because we've learned so much through the first process, and we know how much we can improve, that we rather want to do it by ourselves before we kind of give it to someone else, because it's still our little project that we're building from the ground up.
Yeah, we've got a lot to do from it. It's not just gonna be 1 season or 2 seasons. That's it. We wanna take it bigger than a web series. We're not gonna say what we're gonna do and stuff, but we like our work to show. More than speaking about it. But I would say TOS will be there for a long time.
Okay, that's really good. So we are going to watch a little preview of the TOS show, and also after that, Kemar, if you are willing to, we want you to share the ending of your monologue as well, to end TurnOverTV in a great way.
Yeah, right? Of course. Yeah, sure.
So right now we're just gonna watch a preview of the TOS show to give you a snippet of it, and then I'm sure Kemar, obviously, if more people are interested in knowing about the show or learning from you, I'm sure they can contact you as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You got an email address?
Okay, well, I have an email. Well, my email address is Kemar, Kemar 1991 at live.co.uk.
Okay.
And I'm on Twitter as the TOS web series, and Facebook is Kemar Scott, Kemar. So you can contact me through either one of those, really.
Alright, thank you, Kemar. So we're going to watch a little preview.
Inspirational reality drama-based series following the lives of Dylan, Christian, and Michael as they struggle to pursue their dreams but face the obstacles of today's society. Emotions run high as they rebel against their parents' trust and make irrational, life-threatening choices. Dawn breaks, they see the light, a realization in a need to change as they face a situation they have never faced before. Or will it be too late?
Dylan! What?
We're living life, we're living life until our dreams become reality. Cause the other side is beautiful, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, it's beautiful, beautiful. Don't you know there's more to life? Look at the other side. Ask yourself where you're gonna be in 10 years' time. There's a blessing in every lesson. I realize that if I want to, I know I can have you because we're living life until our dreams become reality. Cause the other side is beautiful, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, it's beautiful, beautiful.
Forwards and upwards.
Forwards and upwards.
The thing about me is, I'm always smiling. Always turn the negative to a positive. I like to make everyone around me smile. I like to party, I like to socialize. But that's what everyone sees on the outside. No one knows my feelings inside. I don't often share my feelings to people. I find it hard to trust people and often give off the wrong impressions to a lot of people. Being told that I can't be taken seriously knocked me down to a point where I felt that is it. I'm not going to get anywhere in life. But then I have the lonely times where I get all these plans and ideas bubbling up inside of me, praying for the day God will give me the confidence to share my ideas to the world. But why can't I be taken seriously? Is it because I'm always smiling? Or is it because I'm always full of energy? Or is it because I'm always trying to be happy? Well, I tell you what, none of those are going to stop. I can tell you that for free. I've done all the mistakes to make me the person I am today. And I know that whatever I do in life, I will always end it with a smile. You know, as they say, what doesn't kill you can only make you stronger. Now, do you still want to know where I'm from? Do you still want to know how I feel? I'll leave that totally up to you.
Well, thank you, Kemar, for such a powerful monologue, and Raymond for joining us as well. Right, that is the end of the show, and I've really enjoyed you both being here and you performing as well.
No worries.
So I wish we could squeeze in a few more hidden talents. However, if you want to express your opinions about the show, then feel free to email us at turnovertvshow@gmail.com, or you can even follow us on Instagram at turnovertvshow, or just click the like button on Facebook at TurnOverTV. So throw your questions at us and we will try our best to answer them in the next show. So continue to believe in yourself, like Kemar and Raymond, and I'm sure it will help you accomplish your dreams.